in your math workbook, page 132. And if you're watching this video, that means that you've already completed Are You Ready on your own. So we're going to be checking it together as a group. So let's look at number 1. Let's jump right in. Okay. Complete the jumps on the number line to find 9 divided by 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 3 times. So they've already done the first one for us. You have 9. Subtract 3 would put you on 6. So we're going to do it again. 6 subtract 3 would be 3. And 3 subtract 3 would be 0. So we had to subtract 3 times. I totally missed the line there. Sorry about that. Then we're going to say that 9 divided by 3, how many jumps do we make? 1, 2, 3. So 3 times. All right, let's look at number 2. It says divide to find the number in each group. So we're using, so remember this picture over here is called an array, and we're using that array to help us divide these up. Manuel has 24 flowers. He wants to fill 4 vases, each with the same number of flowers. How many flowers will be in each vase? Circle equal groups of flower. Equal groups of flower. So I'm going to use rows. So I'm thinking about rows. So if I see my first row, there's flowers. And if I notice that all the rows underneath that have the same amount of flowers, so I'm just going to circle each row. Okay. Now let's look at it. There are how many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 groups of flower. And how many flowers in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Manuel will put 6 flowers in each vase. Okay, now let's look at 3 and 4. Make an array to help solve the problem. You have 18 tiles. You make 3 equal rows. How many tiles are in each row? So I'm going to look at my information. So I've got equal rows, and there's a total of 18 tiles. I'm going to start with equal rows, and I know for tiles, I'm going to draw squares. So I know I've got to have 3 rows. So I'm going to make that, and there's going to represent my 3 rows. In each row, we've got to figure out how many tiles. So I'm going to take 18 tiles, and I'm going to divide it up equally. So I'm just going to start counting. I've already used 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to keep going. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So once I've equally given each row the number of tiles, I can see how many tiles are in each row. So if I look at my first row here and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there are 6 tiles in each row. If I look at the other 2 rows, they should have an equal amount of tiles. All right, number 4, you have 20 tiles. You want to put 5 in each row. How many rows will you have? Well, let's start. So the information they give us this time is how many are in each row. In the last problem, we talked about the number of rows we have. So 5 tiles in each row. So I'm going to make my first row. I'm going to count out 5 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So I have 20, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, you can only have 5 in each row. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're getting to 20. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So I will have how many rows? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we will have 4 rows of tiles. So again, we're using arrays. This is where we can show that relationship between multiplication and division. So make sure you have your answers complete on Are You Ready? In the next video, we are going to be looking at lesson 6.1, and you're going to find that on page 133. So I want you to go ahead and flip to page 133, and then you're going to click on the second video.